Good afternoon. Well, it's still technically morning for us on the East Coast here, but good afternoon, folks. Hold on, what is actually going on with the background there? I swear, every day, it's different. It's like the weather, like the temperature changes the chroma key. It's so weird. But also, it's like the shirt I wear too. Depends on the color. It's just so odd. Like I don't know why I got the noise back there. I probably don't have the color set correctly. But anyway, maybe I should probably fix that at some point. In the future. I know Zoom has like an auto detect color thing. I'll probably just figure out what that is. But now I'm sparkly. This is the issues that we have here. Anyway, on the channel, the next day 100. Anyway, good afternoon, folks. How are y'all doing today? Today is Thursday. You know what that means? It means that I'll keep myself sparkly. Yeah, it's flavor. But anyway, so it is Thursday, which means it is map making Thursday. So we're going to be making our very own map today. So, should be fun. And today we're going to be working on a map called the Spire. It's essentially a spire. Pretty easy. I think I'm going to do like 3 floors, 4. We'll see. But yeah, so stick around. Should be fun. We're going to get some nice lo-fi music going and having a grand old time. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Hopefully you can hear all that. And hello, camera. Alright, I do need to move this back over. Because I do want to be over here, so let me fix that real quick in my stream elements. Get to witness me do this. Also, this is I do want to keep this right here. So I changed things up when I was playing RimWorld. Can't see my login information, sorry. So yeah, because I wanted that there. Well, here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna duplicate this. Yes. Fantastic. So now we have 2 of those. I'll keep this one, my regular, and then I'm gonna make the copy, the one for I have for screen capture. I just gotta swap all this over real quick. It's gonna take like 2 seconds. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, scoot, like so, and then we're just gonna take all this, control, shift click here, like so. Select all of these. Is there a limit? I think there's a limit to how many we can select. The text is actually going to show up in front. I don't know why it does that. It just doesn't like to show up on front for some reason. Move that 2 pixels over. In the editor, I really don't understand it. There we go. Let's scoot that down just a little bit. And bada bing, bada boom, we're done. If we take this, copy the link, which again, I'm not going to show on screen. Don't want you all messing with my stuff. We're just going to take our background here. And ba-bing, ba-boom. Hey, look at that. We're back. Just like so. It's like it never was there in the first place. Alright, but we're going to be making a map today, so let's get into that, shall we? So let's just get some ground in here. Probably going to make this all... this is just how I like to start it. Just fill it in. It's just satisfying. But we're going to probably do like a black backdrop. Just have the actual spire itself. So if we go to our stamps here. Go to Fantasy World Regional. Find the spire. There it is. This is what we're going to be building. So there's many floors it looks like. But I think what we're going to do is it's going to be like super high ceilings. We'll do like a main top. We'll do like the very... Let me just place it. So we'll do like, this is going to be a small floor. This is going to be a larger chamber. This is going to be the biggest chamber. So that's what I'm thinking we're going to do. So in total, 3. So we're going to need some circles for that. So let's go to our battle map. Let's enable battle map here. And let's try that again. So I need a building circles. Here we go. So we have walls. But there's also prefabs, composite buildings. This might be a good idea. Pick a limestone. I wonder how would that look actually. Let's just take a look. Load the image. Oh, is it doing this thing again? I have ran into this bug with the program I'm using lately. I think it was with the last update where it'll just say loading image, but it never actually loads it. The Spire. I've found that if I just refresh the page, it fixes it. Make sure you save your work always. Always save your work. You don't want to be leaving that undone there. Oh, there you go. It's actually... Not quite. What composite narrows? Does that still have the wood bracing on it? Also, how we doing? We're doing good. Our bitrate is not dying today, which is a beautiful thing. Alright, maybe we don't do a prefab. Maybe we make one. So yeah. Thick marble walls. Yeah, let's freaking make one. Actually, let's do thin. I'll get my hands on some thin marble walls here. Marble plaster walls. That looks a little better. We'll grab curves. Maybe it's my internet, honestly. Maybe that's why. Yo! Unbelievable. Hey, Caustic Stupid Media. There's a name for it. Good to see you. How you doing today? Yes. Fellow map maker, I salute you, sir. It is a lot of work making these maps. That much is true. Alright. Good, how are you? I'm doing well. Pretty tired today. I went to bed like 1 in the morning. I had to get up at 8. So, I mean, I only got like 7 hours, but I've been doing that a lot lately. Like, not sleeping as much. And it's starting to come get me. I know it. I can feel it. And also, since this is a battle map, we do want this. So I'm thinking this could be enough squares. What do we think? That's about... Let's make it a little bigger. Like so. How many squares across is this? Yo, yeah, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 5 is 45. That's 45 feet across. Yeah, that'll work. That's pretty decent. That's what we'll go for here. And Inkarnate looks a lot different when you use it. Yeah, they have done a lot of changes with it. It looks really good. Honestly, in my opinion, all the changes have been for the better. So we'll grab a new one here. Yeah, there's so much more you can do with it. There are thousands more stamps they've added. Like I'll show you here in just a second. If I go with my stamps. So as you can see, just for the battle map, there is 2,702, and then we have the fantasy regional 1,300, parchment 450, all that stuff. I mean, even the textures. They've been doing a lot of work with the battle map here. In fact, they have version 2.0 coming out, quote, soon, as along with the watercolor pack. Still waiting on that. They keep saying it's coming soon, but they don't tell us when. We're all like, when? When is soon? But they don't say anything. It's just like, come on. We want to use it. It looks so good. But number one complaint about Wonder Draft. There aren't enough assets. Yeah, I haven't used Wonder Draft. I used this, obviously. I've used this. I've made maps with this kind of like drawing. And I attempted one time to use Campaign Cartographer. Oh my goodness, I could not figure it out for the life of me, and it was like 37 gigabytes. So I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. And then like the same week, my brother found Inkarnate, and I started using that. I have been using it since, and I must say, I like it better. It's easy. Oh my goodness, dude! We got it on sale. We found it for like $4. It was on sale, so we picked it up. But oh my goodness, we couldn't figure it out for the life of us. And unless we watched like 10-hour tutorials. It's just so much. I really think it's not worth it, honestly. I mean, the benefit of it is you don't need internet access to actually use it, which is nice. Don't remember this being here. Are these new? Maybe I just haven't looked at that, but I feel like that's a new stamp. Yeah, it's like 90s. That's a 90s program. Yeah, it really is. It's so, it looks so aged. It feels aged too with the UI and everything. It's like I almost have to do coding to figure it out. I'm looking for a door. Why am I looking all the way down here? It's up higher. I know where these things are. I just don't know what I'm doing here. We got a door frame, wooden doors. We'll probably do a wooden. Actually, no. It's a stone tower. We're gonna use a stone door. Are you kidding? We're gonna make this look fancy. Do you stream map making or D&D stuff more often? Usually Thursday. I stream D&D map making every Thursday as well as D&D tips. Also, drop the film. How are we doing today? But so far I haven't done too much D&D stuff yet because the groups I have that I run for 2 groups at the moment. I have a third one we're on hiatus for. I just like DMing, I guess. But they really want to play on stream. But there's actually a community challenge going on right now. It's at 54% with 14 days left. And if that hits the goal, or at least gets close enough, I'm gonna do a D&D stream with the viewers playing in it. It's gonna be a one-shot. Should be fun. And thank you for contributing to it, Phil. Dude, you're spending literally all your channel points on that. You really want to play. But don't worry, you'll be in it. You're one of the top contributors. So you will absolutely be in that, Phil. But anyway, yeah. So that's the main source of D&D I do is on Thursdays. I just play other games throughout the week. I would like to actually do more D&D stuff. I just don't know like exactly what to do besides like map making. Also, where is this door? I know it's here. I've seen it. I've seen it many times. I mean, there is a search function, but I refuse to use it. Just because I'm that stubborn. Where are you? And it's like somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Dude, I'm staring right at it. We got beamless wooden door. We're going to do stone door. That seems more fitting. Massive, though. 0 points left. Oh, my goodness. Exactly. Search function is giving up. I will find it in the base assets. No matter how long I must take. Could put it like that. Kind of underneath it, maybe? I kind of want it, like, in there, but I'm not sure how well it'll look if it's just, you know, popping off right here, like this. That looks like this is now the floor. Although, could do... Oh, I know I can do it, make it look better. Hold up. We're just going to grab here. We're going to grab these small blocks. And we're going to go like so. Kind of make it curve along with it. Maybe like that. Dr. Sinex in the house. You could take 2 instead. Well, that's a better idea too. I like that one. How you doing today, Doc? Wait, but in the future, I would love to stream more D&D stuff. Because I love D&D. I play a lot of D&D. Funny thing is, I haven't been playing like a crazy... I've been playing for an insane amount of time. I got into it almost 2 years ago. I've been DMing ever since, though. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. I like that. So also, here's what we're going to do with the floor. We're going to go ahead and grab a texture. Oh, they also, if you haven't used Inkarnate in a while, so they added, you can now do this. You can change the size of textures. You can change the hue, the color, the saturation, all that stuff. Stuff I've been waiting for so long. Oh my goodness. You also now have box selecting, which is fantastic. So I can just do that, click apply, and it's gonna make all that. If I have it in the foreground, it's gonna make all that black, which is a beautiful. Mwah! I love it. Definitely be here for that. Getting into streaming D&D more and building your brand. Want to see more people do it? Hey, fantastic. Let me drop you a follow because I would love to see some more of that. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, D&D 5e. I improved that. Nice. Oh, I'll definitely be checking some of that out, sir. Can't wait to see more of that. I love watching D&D stuff. That's why I do on like YouTube. Like most of the stuff I follow is like D&D, like just animated stuff. A lot of stuff like that. Mainly because I just do it so often. Doc, how are you doing today? Not letting you get by. So, but with this, let me show you where this is based off of. I'm making a building from a map I have, which is this one right here. So if I go over to this, it takes a second to load because it's a fairly big map. It took me like 3 weeks to make it on stream. There we go. Oh, did not know the shift plus arrow key can increase the movie even further than that. There we go. So as you can see, a nice little map here. But this right here. Oh, excuse me. This right here is what I'm trying to build right here. So they're gonna come here, kind of. So we're gonna have a rocky background with it. Not kind of gray. It's actually a reddish hue on the map, due to the theming of it. But that's what we're going after. Good. I'm glad you're here. You're doing well, Doc. And I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. You know, just chilling. I'm pretty tired. I didn't get much sleep, unfortunately. But that was my own fault. I got no one to blame but myself there. I think we want to use here dark gray ground. Let's turn that size up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Because it's kind of rocky on the outside. All right. Oh, Doc, you still good for tonight? Do some Phasma and some VRC. There we go, kind of around there. In the middle, what we can do is we'll just take this. Well, I'll delete that. There we go. Go like so. And then we'll go ahead and put like we can do a metal floor. Kind of like the look of the metal floor in here, so we'll put that down. Yeah, like big old metal tiles. Kind of like that. It's very nice. There you go. So now we got that. So that's going to be the first floor. These are going to have really high ceilings. So I said it like right when I started. We're going to do 3 floors here. I'm not going to, but I'm just going to assume this is part of this room. Because this way I don't have to do 4. But this is going to be the first one, followed by the second one, which is going to be a little smaller. And then the third, which is going to be the same size, but the ceiling is going to be much shorter. Yeah, it's kind of the gist of it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to copy paste those assets right there. Move them right here. We're going to just scale this down. We'll put it to like... probably that much. Oh, just a tiny bit more. There we go, because that lines up with the grid a little better. Yeah, there we go. So then we'll put this like right there. And we're going to copy that one and move it again here. So these are essentially going to be the 3 rings of the tower. 3 floors, I guess. And ironically, they're climbing this tower in a tower. What I'm having my players do in this is they are going through a homebrew version of Durlog's tower. And it's like pocket dimensions and such. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's move it over like that. Oh, I missed some. Hold up. Very dope. Got a call just now. Maybe missed out on this, but what was the tower for? No worries. So this is a spire. Let me just scoot this over just a bit here. There we go. This spire, there's a green dragon living in it, essentially. So right here, this spire is from here. So it's from this map. So there's the Village of Mist. And as you can see here, so there's a little sign here. And there, something I found online, let me pop it up here, called the Wandering Sign. The Wanderer's Signs. It's from the SCP Foundation, actually, about the library. If I pop it here. So I incorporated these into the campaign. So essentially, these are written on the map because someone left a map for the players, and he's trying to help them go through the tower, and he left these signs behind on the map. So these are actually on the map too, so you can read them. And this one right here is Poisonous Air. So if you go right here, you see it's Poisonous Air, the Village of Mist. There's like a little hue to it, like some mist. Hence the name, but I know, real original. And then the Spire. So there's a green dragon that lives in the Spire. The players know this. They asked about it, and they're like, oh yeah, there's a green dragon there. So that's why there's a poison mist around it. And the guys, and when they asked, is it a young or an adult dragon or an ancient, they're like, oh, I don't think it's ancient, but it's 60-40 on whether it's young or adult. But he didn't tell them what the 60 or what the 40 was. So they're assuming it's an adult. But we'll see. I don't know if anyone, let me see if that, make sure they're not in chat here. Okay, they're not. It's not an adult. It's a young dragon. I didn't want to absolutely murder them. They're only level 8. I mean, they could take an adult dragon. They could. But it would be close. It would be really close. Too close for my liking, essentially. But anyway, so this is where the dragon's going to be. I'm debating if I have it on the first or second floor. Probably going to have it on the second floor. Let's scale this down a bit here. Fly, and then this top part, we're going to do a wood. It's going to be like a chamber, you know, like a bed chamber. Kind of like that. Possible encounter with a young red dragon. Its parents come home after a while, but they won't be fighting initially. Oh boy. Oh, dude, I love that. Doing stuff like that, just having it. Oh, it's there. And if they run into it, and they like stumble into it, and they have no idea what's going on, all of a sudden, oh crap, why is there a dragon? What is going on? This is madness. I have fun with that. Maybe too much fun. I mean, I tend to throw like harder encounters at my characters, or at my PCs, than probably what I should, but you know, it'll be fine. This is for the Twitch campaign, not the one I'm streaming on Twitch, because I'm not streaming any. That's a one-shot coming up. But for the one I play with the other streamers like Cat Makes, Faceless Rogue, Puppy Soup Stream, and Watchtower. Keeps it fun. It does keep it fun. Oh, so, I'll show you another map. So, players are currently going through Durlog's Tower here, which is a homebrewed version of it. It's different. It's like, here's I made a map that kind of what it looks like. You can kind of see here. I won't go into it, but because it's just pretty simple. But this right here was the second floor. Or the third floor, sorry. The second floor was the Astral Sea. So the third floor here, they're going around, they saw going through the maze, doing encounters, and they actually encountered the Mad Lich himself, Durlog, in the middle here. So they're like, oh, they literally said to him, well, this isn't challenging enough. So he's like, okay. So right here, all these are actually stone golems. So obviously the players can't fight that, but there's a password that allows them to get past without, fighting the stone golems. Stone golems are CR10. They are really hard. But since they literally told the ruler of the tower, it's not hard enough. He's like, okay, it's gonna turn all of them off but 2 now. So when they got here, they had to fight 2 stone golems. It almost wiped them out. It was beautiful. And literally, so there's a person here that each floor has like a person who runs it. This person is called the Witch of Greed, essentially, or the Witch of Knowledge. And she's all about knowledge and stuff. And so the Warlock actually switched patrons to her because she offered him a really good deal. And I can show you that actually here if I go to naturalcrit.com here, or actually the home brewery. I made a PDF for this here. Right here. It's pretty powerful, actually. One could say a little bit unbalanced, but I like giving my players more power, because I can always scale things up. Everything there is a counter. Swarm of kobolds can kill any party if you throw enough at them. But yeah, it's not bad, but it gives them an extra spell slot if you answer the question every day. So, yeah, but the thing is, she can, in exchange for this, what she wants is to be able to see through his eyes, hear what he hears, and feels what he feels. Essentially, just be there with him in his head. So she's always there watching, and she can talk to him in his head, and only he can hear it. So she's like literally like, "Did you actually tell the Lich of this tower that it wasn't hard enough?" She wasn't very happy with that. They almost died. Yeah, that was a good time. So yeah, there's me throwing hard encounters at my players. But they asked for it. They literally said, "Oh, it's not hard enough," to the guy the literal insane Lich who made this just for fun. So he's like, "All right, not hard enough? We'll see about that." So it's getting much harder. Yeah, cockiness before almost death. I mean, I may have been not pulling punches, but I was being unintelligent with the stone golems. They're not very smart anyway. So they just kind of like divvied up their attacks. Otherwise, I mean, if they were being intelligent and just 2 of them ganged up on 1 person, they could have absolutely murdered the party, but I didn't want that. I like to keep my parties alive, especially after playing Tyranny of Dragons. And if you don't know Tyranny of Dragons, oh boy. I think I've told this story before. But I played Tyranny. I ran Tyranny of Dragons. It was the first campaign I ran. We're gonna put that there. Yeah, so Tyranny of Dragons was the first campaign I actually ran for D&D. I will never run Tyranny of Dragons again. It was a disaster. Not like the party. We all had a good time. It was fun, but just the module is just rough. Oh my goodness! Literally level 1 throws a blue dragon at you. I mean, you only have to do 50 points of damage to it, but still, at level 1, not a good time. Oh, what was I getting at with that? Oh yeah, but throughout the entire campaign, we went through. You might want to sit down for this. We went through 17 characters in that campaign. There was 1 PC who survived through the entire thing. And I literally gave him plot armor because they were like, we can't have this guy die. Like, half of the characters died. The other, like, left the party for role-playing reasons or, like, a conflict of interest with the characters themselves. But we went through 17 freaking characters, most of which died. Actually, in fact, I don't know if he didn't make a picture of it. Oh, he might have. One of the characters, the guy who actually survived, he does, like, drawing, so I might have a drawing for it. Let me see. It might be in Tyranny. We have a Discord for it here. Let me see if I can find it. I have to scroll really far up. I literally have our Discord muted because they're always talking in it. It's not a bad thing, it's just, I don't want to get pinged that often. But yeah, that's Tyranny of Dragons. And the module doesn't expect you to die until, like, level 10. And it's like, oh, if they die, there's wizards with resurrection now. It's just like, why not tell me that at level 2? Or level 1? Or literally any other level where they're almost dying. Or they did die, literally. They died a lot. Okay, I'm not sure if I can find this image. Let me look a little bit further. Yeah, I am fairly certain. Maybe it's there. I must scroll a little bit more. It's somewhere in the Discord. I have no idea where. But he, like, drew a portrait of, like, all the characters. And there's, like, so many. It was insane. Oh, well, yeah, I can't find it. But yeah, it's a good time. It is a good time. Alright, how am I... Just realizing, how is this gonna go up? So, ideally I want the staircase... Oh, what if we do a spiral staircase in the middle? That could be cool. Kind of like this. The scale's a little bit different here, so... Yeah, we can do that. And we just increase the layer on this. And we'll do that one more time. Keep it over. We'll add some shadowing stuff to that, but yeah. But that's my story of Tyranny of Dragons and how I will never touch that module ever again. Because, oh my goodness, was that... I love the concept. The concept and, like, the kind of the theme of it was great. Execution needed some work. Because it was... Like, the ending, too, you had to just... I don't know if you want me to spoil it, but I'll try... essentially, the end of it's Tiamat comes, right? That's, like, the whole selling point. Queen of Dragons, Horde of the Dragon Queen's Tiamat. So, like, you can, like, weaken her by doing things. I read the thing 4 times, didn't understand it. Had my brother read it additional, like, 3 or 4 times. He tried to explain it to me. We still didn't understand what the heck you were supposed to do. It made no sense. It was just... Oh, man, sorry. I'm ranting now at this point. It's just Tyranny of Dragons. Oh, my. What a game. Alright, so I think... Here's what we'll do. We're going to take this. We're going to blend this. We're going to darken it. Kind of like that, yeah. Shadow, layers. There we go. We want layer. We also want this to have a layer shadow. There we go. Yeah, it was something. And although towards the end, so we were running with a homebrew thing, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, I still think it is kind of cool. Not balanced for paladins though. Fair warning. Called ancestral weapons. And it's cool. It's like upgradable weapons that as you go, you get points from. You can upgrade your weapons too. Part of it was probably because I gave out points too often, because the players wanted level, just to keep things simple. They wanted to get a point to level up their weapon every time they leveled up. So I was like, all right, it's fine. But turns out that stacked really well, too well for the paladins, and it was insane. The paladin at the end did 600 damage in one hit with smite with a crit, because we were playing with brutal criticals because they wanted to play with brutal criticals. So I warned, like, all right, you wanted this, essentially. So we were playing with that. So he did like 600 damage to Tiamat. I actually had to buff Tiamat. That's how insane it was, because they had a Grave Cleric with them too. So one big old buff to Tiamat later. Let's put it like that. Maybe Darken isn't the way to go. I also had to cap. So I doubled Tiamat's health. In addition to that, I also there we go. I also what else did I do? I put a damage camp. She couldn't take more than 300 damage in a hit because it was insane. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they almost all died. They did weaken Tiamat. In fact, it's a miracle no one actually died. It was just up, down, up, down, up, down. People kept getting knocked down. They kept getting back up and down and up and down and up and down, etc. It was a good time. They had we had some callbacks to other PCs who left the party, because one of which had a mental breakdown, which is why she left the party. Let's put this guy on layer 1 here. There we go. Yeah, PCs. PCs, player characters. Yep, exactly. So, it was a hard fight. It was thematic, literally, but it came down to if the paladin didn't land. Yes, I'm still watching. If the paladin didn't land the last hit, she was dead. She had 10 HP left. And Tiamat had 30 HP left. If she didn't hit Tiamat, it was done. They were all dead. It was insanely close. Yeah, TTRPG jargon. Yeah, just a bit there. Whoop, I may do that again. But it was fun. They enjoyed it. It was a good ending. Or that's what they said. And I'll take their word for it, Let me do the corner piece here. But it was something. But essentially, it literally says in the module too, which is the funniest part. If the players don't weaken Tiamat or Tiamat, they will probably die. It's insane. Yeah, it is. It was a satisfying ending. We literally had we had a mega session. We started at like 12 o'clock and we didn't finish until like 11 in the night at night. Yeah, you'll learn the jargon with time. It comes. Number one. But it was insane. But I was so relieved to be done with it. I'm done. I'm free of Tyranny of Dragons. Final session for your previous campaign lasted 11 hours. Yeah, that's about right. That was the same with us. It was a satisfying conclusion, and they enjoyed it, and they all wrote an epilogue for their characters and stuff, which is kind of nice, and like what happened afterwards. I made a video and such for essentially what would happen if they failed. I used like face breaking, so it was pretty cringy, but it was there. Well, you got the one shot, which you'll be a part of if it happens. Believe me, dude, I would love to have you in some of my campaigns. They're all full, and I can't run more. They fought Homebrew Raven Queen. Oh boy, oh golly. No, thank you for contributing to the D&D challenge. I appreciate using what little channel points you have to contribute. Also, I need to find an actual pillar. That's like a circular pillow. Pillar. I know there's one. Let me find it. Oh yeah, drop the fill. You're gonna get in that one shot, buddy. Faux show. It'll be... I forgot these existed. Or whoops. When you forget an asset exists, we're just gonna use that. All right. That makes more sense. So now we can just copy that, paste that bad boy right there. I feel like I need to adjust this and bring it down a little bit here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now it's more centralized. And we'll just delete that. It still looks fine. Oh, yeah. But accessible one, roll 20. Yeah, that's true. There are so many ways. I mean, literally, I am running a game. Actually had this morning, unfortunately, 2 players. They kind of had to bounce early, so it was a short session. But I'm running a game with people I met in VR chat. It's just, we were talking about D&D one day, and it's like, hey, I have some time. And they never played. So, I'll run a couple games for you. Why not? And that's what we're doing right now. So I'm currently running these games with them. Also, I need to rotate this slightly, because it should be where this starts. Yeah, kind of more like that. Because it ends there, right? So we want that to happen. Yeah, Roll20 has a community system. And then it's gonna start like so. Yeah, it's pretty nice actually. Well, this is the top of the tower. It's not gonna need a spiral staircase. What it's gonna need is actually just the regular stairs. Because if we do this, should be right there. There we go. So now we'll put some walls here. Yeah, kind of like that. Put the layer up a little bit. I want this to cast... Yeah, it is casting a layer shadow, which is good. Put it up a little bit more. And we'll do a curve kind of on top of it. Just to give it a little bit more of a shadow. Yeah, you can make a free account and just... Yeah, pretty much. Gotta go anyway, have some dinner, but I'll just stream on. Hey, well, I appreciate it, man. I'll be here every Thursday. I do D&D map making and D&D talk. I mean, last week we literally just looked at dice for an hour. It was kind of fun, actually. And now all I get is ads for dice. And I don't like the way that looks, so we're not gonna do that. But take care. Have a fantastic day. Yeah, so definitely check it out. Browse some games there. You'll be surprised what you may find. Okay, good. It's still playing. I thought it stopped again, but stopped 5 minutes ago. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger. So maybe I'll make a little box, a little closet. Make it look a little more natural here. What size is this? 29. Yeah, we'll make this into a little closet here. How you doing today? Drop the fill. I don't know if I got a chance to actually ask you. We'll put like a door. Well, we'll put it like here, though, because I want it to kind of line up with the square. Just suppose we can do more like that. We take that. You're amazing? Good. Glad to hear it, dude. Control L to lock this so I don't accidentally keep selecting it. So now I can't select it. As you can see, nice and simple. There we go. We put that like that. We're just going to have ourselves a nice little room. I'm going to put these to 30 just because it's easier. I'm lazy like that, you know. We'll have a nice little stone door here. Just notice these are slightly offset. Let me move that back one. There we go. Oh, well, thank you, Drop the Fill. Appreciate it. But who's live? And where's that curved piece right here? I just want to take this and make it smaller. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll just do a regular piece like this. And we'll put it like that. And we'll make it underneath the wall so it kind of sticks in. And then to give it some shadow, we'll take our brush right here and put it down right here. But what you got planned today, Phil? There we go. Hey, I try to entertain. What can I say? So there are the floors, nice and easy. I mean, this is gonna be a pretty straightforward kind of thing we got going here. But let's grab some windows. Window. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was a big crack in my neck. These windows seem fitting. That's what we'll use. So it looks like, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a window everywhere. So we're just gonna make it like almost all windows. We're just gonna throw windows down right now. Well, obviously there's not windows where the door is, but still. Yeah, 2.2 average viewers? Nice, dude, it's gonna happen. Which reminds me, by the way. Yeah, if y'all aren't following Drop the Fill, you need to be following Drop the Fill.
This is gonna be intense.
It will be intense.
Well, how do you feel about Ghost?
He is so close to affiliate.
I ain't afraid no
So
ghosts.
close, guys. If we can just help him out just a little bit, we greatly appreciate it. And we are gonna line up all these windows and such and make them look pretty in just a minute here. For now, just getting it down. Oh yeah, I saw you playing Minecraft earlier. I was lurking. I was there when you came out of the portal and a creeper blew up. I thought that was pretty funny. That's when Art said hi. Yeah, I think that distance should be good. Gotta put it like so. Maybe I'll make this a little more. No, that's about right. Let's bring this down just a little bit here. Rotate you ever so slightly. Move you like that. There we go. I want to make these look decent. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Definitely got the proportions wrong. Honestly, maybe they should be, like, together? Well, I can figure I have one that's flat right there, so what if I move the windows closer? Not touching, but, like, really touching. There are a lot of windows on the Spire. That may make the curve look a little better. I don't know. We'll give it a shot though. We'll just turn this like so. It's like right at the apex of the turn though. I wish I had curved windows. Okay, I have like that. Well, let's rotate you a little bit more then. We're gonna have to make the most out of this. You know, we're literally putting squares in a circle here. So it doesn't fit the best, but it does fit, technically. Just a little bit. Anyway, what you got planned today, Phil? Anything fun? Exciting? It was a great stream today, 6.1 average, dude. It's getting there. Couple more streams like that, and you'll be there, home free, in no time. And then you're going to grow even bigger than I am. I'm gonna be asking you for views. Gaming, real, yeah, for show. You are gaming. Gaming the system, that is. Eating food, gaming a bit and eating food. Very nice. Sounds like a wonderful day. A wonderful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful day for a neighbor. Mr. Rogers sounds. I don't know. If I sing that, will I get DMCA'd? That's the question. What is the power of the DMCA? Alright, so hold on, let me do this. Let me just remove these for a second. Whoop. We are gonna quickly lock that so I don't accidentally select it. Move these. If I just grab this, hold up, let me get rid of you real quick. If I go like this, there we go. Ah, shoot. Barely need to nick that guy. There we go. If I copy this, paste it over here, and we just go like a full 90-degree rotate. Well, that's not exactly 90 degrees here. Ah, shoot. I don't messed up. Now I didn't mean to select this. Hold up, this is gonna go over here. Professional map maker. It's 18.6 Celsius out. That's nice weather. That's pretty warm, dude. You go outside then? There we go, kind of like that. That's a little better. And now it's kind of even. Make it a little bit more like that. But it still looks like these are on top. I kind of want to make it look like, you know, they're further in. But I'm trying to think how I can do that. Oh, it's -4 Celsius. Oh, never mind. What if I just bring these up a layer? Yeah, just like so. We'll make like a little hall. Yeah, we'll literally just grab these. Like so. Rotate. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like that. So you can kind of see the doors here. Just nudge this over a little bit. And then we make the... I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab a big old block right here, like so. Make it nice and big, like that. Make it a little bit bigger, too. So we're going to grab this. We're going to increase the layer of this by 1. Same with the doors. Actually, if I increase it by... That's going to go through it. Okay, so I do need to increase the doors by 1. If I want that to look like a floor, for reasons that are going to become apparent in just a second. Good, that's alright at 1. So now we take this. We're just going to go to saturation, turn that down. Turn up the contrast. Brightness, turn that down too. There, it kind of looks like a hallway, you know, like a shadow. Also, I feel like this is just slightly crooked and it's bothering me. There we go. So now it kind of looks like a hallway there. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. What if I get rid of this? I mean, that kind of looks more like a path if I get rid of it. Which is kind of a nice... It's kind of what I'm going for here. Just make sure these doors are a higher layer. That'll work. You know, good enough for there. Good enough for government work, as my dad says. Oh, sweet. Alright, just looking at some stuff. I have to read an email later. But I will read that later. Whew. Excuse me. Golly. Alright. So there's our main room. We're gonna have more details and stuff later on. First things first, though. Let's go ahead and grab us some winders. Now, do they scale? No, they're about the same. So here's what I'm just gonna place them. We'll still eat those. I'm just gonna place them manually. Yeah, because I think these are gonna look better. So, because this is our whoops, this is our inspiration right here. So they are offset from the mirror, from the other ones, which is nice. Again, we're just gonna place them. We'll fix all the details later. I just want to get them somewhat down. And then I might take an earlier break and actually get some food, because I'm actually pretty hungry. Ironically, I actually ate breakfast today for once, and I'm hungry. I'm still hungry during stream. Funny how that works. Which days are which games? If you go to my Twitch channel, you'll see the stream schedule. You should see that. But usually Mario Monday. So I play Kaizo on Mondays. Tuesday is usually Hades or something else. Lately, it's just been kind of wherever I want, which has been Fallout, actually. Fallout the Frontier. Wednesday is Community... Excuse me, golly. Wednesday is Community Games Wednesday. You love food? Me too. So I usually like playing, Jackbox and stuff with the community. That's what I was going to do last night. And, like, RimWorld, where you guys can interact and actively participate in it. That's the kind of stuff I like playing. That's Wednesday. Thursday is Map Making Thursday. With Friday is Horror Games Friday, or Freaky Friday, as some people call it, where I play horror games. Currently playing through Darkwood. Almost done with that, though. It's a very good game. After, I'll have to find something more scary, I guess. Or I'll just play Phasma with some folks. And then Saturday is usually Hades, but it's also kind of been whatever I want lately. I don't know. But that is what I stream on each day. Usually. Let's adjust these. Just bring these in nice and snuggy. Also, someone's baking something. I can smell it. It smells good. There we go. Oh, yeah. Then Sunday, yeah, I have Sunday off. Although sometimes I will stream. I'll do a bonus stream on Sunday. If I am not doing anything in the evening. But usually I'll have Sunday off. Yeah, I just like having Sunday off. I can go to church and just relax the rest of the day. Although I really do like streaming. Honestly, hanging out with y'all, that's like the highlight of my day. Just being here and having people here with me. Literally the highlight of my day, every day. It's just a good time. Good company. Good company, entertainment. Playing some games, and just chat. It's like I have you here, and we're just having a grand old time. Alright, so we're gonna need another one here. This one's gonna be awkwardly smaller. You think they'll notice? Maybe if I go like this, make it incremental. Make all of these a little bit smaller. I can make this one bigger. And it's far less noticeable. There we go. Yeah, but it is nice to have a day off though sometimes. Because you can get burned out. And I've gotten burned out, Oh, that was a big one. Just because it's a lot of effort. People think you're just sitting here playing the game and that's it. Like, oh, you don't actually do anything when you stream. You're just playing video games. But there's so much more that goes into it. You're interacting with people. That takes a lot out of you. Like, I'm an introvert naturally. Although I'm just like, I'm more of like, I've become more extroverted as I've gotten older. But naturally, I'm an introvert. So, it's not as easy for me to, keep going. I love being around people. Also, just gonna make that a little more shady. Yeah, schedule is really nice to have. People know when you're streaming, they can stop by. Yeah, you're both, yeah. I'm probably more like that now. But what was it? But yeah, it's tiring because you have to entertain, try to think of dialogue to constantly talking to people. And, people can be tiring. Like you, Phenomican, you're fine. But it does get pretty tiring. I feel like I could do so much more with the space I'm given here. Definitely want to make this bigger. Just so it takes up more of the map, honestly. Like the only reason. That's the metal texture. We want this one. There we go. That's better. I'm annoying. No, you're not annoying. Here's what we're gonna. We're also gonna give it. We're gonna make this darker. So like the higher up we go. Actually, if I just take that circle, bring it down here, we do the outer perimeter of it like so. Put the opacity and put the opacity 1. Apply it. So now we have a darker thing. We'll touch up the edges with it. And then if we do that again, turn it up even more. Apply it, but bada bing, bada boom. So then we take our brush, turn the opacity down just a bit, and we're gonna make smaller. Where's everyone at? I don't know. You'll have to ask them, because I want it to kind of fade out here. Especially like right here, I want it to kind of mingle in. I could probably move all this, honestly. I am not utilizing my space very well. What was that? That was a terrible stroke. Maybe I should move them. I could space them out a little bit more. But honestly, I think that's going to be okay. I will clean these up. So here we'll grab like this. Like so. There we go. So I think it higher up, you know, it's darker, and we'll take the shadow brush here, and we'll clean up these edges, so it looks more circular. This opacity I want all the way up, especially right there, like right along the middle. We'll add a little bit more of that. Just kind of go around with this. We want to make it an actual circle, not like a hexagonal thing here. There you go. So we're just cutting off all the sharp corners essentially and bring it in. But yeah, but I know, like, I think Art is doing school or something right now. Everyone else, I know Potato is helping her mother with something. But the rest of the folks, I cannot speak to them. Those are the, I speak for them, I should say. Those are the only folks whose whereabouts I know of. There we go, nice and simple. So now we have that, then we can actually start getting some stuff in here. So how big is a young dragon? Is it a large creature or is it a giant creature? If it's large, that's 4 squares. It's large, okay. Excuse-moi. So a large creature, could a large creature fit up here? A large creature could fit up there. Could sneak around, but it'll probably be in the bottom of this floor. And then we'll just have more things. Probably traps and puzzles up here as well, too. And then it'll be a loot floor. Yeah. Maybe this will be where the horde is. The dragon somehow found a way. Also, I love how I'm slightly translucent. The dragon, like, found some way to get the treasure up there. You know, I don't know. But that's where we'll put, the treasure hordes. So if we do chest. Treasure chest. That's a bit big. Let's not go too crazy, shall we? Put that one there. We should layer these down just by one here. There we go. Let's kind of have a couple chests here and there. Let's get that over. Put a table. Let's do a fancy table. Maybe not circular. Nah, not a fancy bedside. Excuse me. Anyway, like a table covered in cloth. I like that. Make this a little bit bigger too. There we go. So it's like right there. Takes up all that space. Very nice. Very nice. So now we got that. We'll throw some stuff on the table. Perhaps some scrolls. Yeah, definitely some scrolls. Players like finding scrolls. Scrolls are useful. Let's also put some like potion reagents that they can sell to the potion guy. Because they were keeping an eye out for those. And what else we got? Let's put some more nature stuff. Here we go. Let's put some mushrooms. Just like various things that they'll appreciate. Missed my answer? Oh. I don't know. I think art's in school. I know like Potato is helping her mother or something. And that's about the extent of the people whose whereabouts I am aware of. The rest of the folks, I do not know where they are. You'll have to ask them. Do some crops, honestly. A big old cabbage. Do some more mushrooms. These are actually pretty good. It looks like pork chops. Looks like a pork chops from Minecraft, actually. And we'll do a book. Like a nice book, you know? The forbidden book. We're not doing the forbidden work. Tempted, but no. There we go. It's like a nice treasure room right there. A nice, easy dungeon. First floor, we'll put some crates on here. I mean, this is going to be a very simple map. Those are boxes. I need crates. Do not ask for boxes, but we are using boxes. Okay. Don't know why this is the voice I'm going with all of a sudden. Crate. Create? Am I misspelling crate? I don't know. I need a nap. I need a big old nap. We're just gonna put a couple of these. Some of these are gonna be looted. Others not so much. We'll throw a couple barrels in as well. Because those are just barrels of fun. Ooh, itch. Yeah, an itch red bed too. And we're gonna put one here because I don't want just the outskirts to be populated. I want it to be sizably populated, you know. Here, let's get some cobwebs going. From thing to thing here. Like it's it's been here for a while. And we'll do another one of these. Rotate you. Fire web in the corner. We do the big old one right here. If we do it exactly, actually, if we do it like that, it'll look good. Yeah, I'm kind of going a little bit, well, not really fast. I guess this is gonna be a pretty simple map then. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a pretty simple map. Not because there's a big old dragon here. I'll throw a puzzle here. So they come up from there. Up. It goes up further. In fact, what I can do to actually make it look like it goes up further is take this bad boy, scale it down, get that rotation just a little bit better. And then we'll go ahead and put a wall right there. And that should be pretty nice. Bada bing, bada boom, eh? I may make that a bit bigger. There we go. So, there you get stairs that are going right back up. Which is what we're looking at, because it's going to go into this room right here. Can I have an oak crate? I'll have to throw some type of puzzle in here, too. So, I'll put a door, is what I'll do. I'll put a door there. That'll be pretty adorable. Prison door. Stone room door. Ooh. Wouldn't quite fit. There we go, wooden door. Beamless wooden door. So there'll be a lock and a puzzle they'll have to solve to get past that. Because I don't like throwing only what do you call them? Only like combat encounters at people. I like having like, you know, a variety of things. Let's put it more like that. Put a couple corpses here and there, you know, sell dramatic. Sell the drama of it. And we will put a small pile of gold. Like a treasure pile. Because, you know, it's a big old dragon who lives here. So naturally, there's a big old hoard of gold. So, if they do take it, however, it's going to make them a big old target. So that's the question. Maybe I will make an adult dragon then. I don't know, we'll see. I might get rid of the treasure pile. I'll have to think of that. I'll have to think through that and see. Might not keep that. Get some blood splatters here. Always put these in the layer underneath. So it'll really show that they're dead. Perfect, now they're dead. We'll put some weapons on the ground here. Yeah, broken weapons. Big old greatsword, just kind of sheen in half here. We got we'll have a battle axe nearby here. Nice, a big old war hammer by his hands. Person will have a crossbow. Barely see that crossbow, but now you can. I think that's a fishing. We'll give this person a trident. Yeah, we'll put some swords in the ground too. I guess stuff kind of strewn about, pretty simple. I'm not even sure if I'm not published Snap, honestly. It's basic. It's a really basic. Not that basic is a bad thing necessarily. Oh, what I should do though, since it is a green dragon. Where's my acid at? Where's the effects? I should definitely put like pools of acid here and there. Oh no, it's poison. I could be started over. Oh, this is the official video? Oh, didn't know he actually made an official video for this. Huh. Wait, is he just eating cereal the entire thing? Oh, but he's eating cereal with a green screen? That's funny. I can actually do all this and film more. This is, by the way, Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Just to let you know. Very good. It's a copyright-free music. Good time. New vehicle concept for song. The ending. Oh no, I'm afraid. Hold on, I just gotta look. I gotta see what the ending is. Because my curiosity is piqued. Didn't see that coming. Okay. Didn't see that coming. That was something. What was I doing before I was very distracted? It was something. I know that much. It was like acid or something. Here we go. Effects, slime. Yeah. Actually, what we'll take, we're going to take clouds here. No, we're not going to randomize the angle. What was my... We're going to take the hue. For some reason, the hue does not actually work on these things. Yeah, like, no matter what I do with the clouds, I can mess around with the brightness. Make it darker. Turn up the contrast, but I can't actually make it, what do you call it? Like, different color, which is unfortunate, honestly. So, new plan. Oh, is there no music coming through? Was that just way too quiet to hear the whole time? I love the B-roll. My goodness, what the heck? Alright, well, hopefully y'all can hear the music now. If you didn't, I didn't know you couldn't hear that if that was the case. So we want something. We want like kind of like poison. I want it to kind of have like a hue, like a greenish hue about the area. So let's take our metal floor here. We're gonna change the hue. Let's make it a greenish hue. Or is it just not want to with this one either? Okay. Let's try something else then for the floor here. Let's go kind of a gray ground then, and then we'll just mess around with this. There it is. That's a green, right? Brightness, the contrast. There we go, that's what I want. This floor is gonna be, you know, just kind of this green area. Because, you know, poison is always green in everything. There we go. Yeah, kind of like a greenish hue for everything. I guess I will put some mist, maybe? Mist? That's... Alright, well, let's go back to effects here. Calling California. Oh, there's the pillar I was looking for earlier. So effects, we can do snow. Sparks. I mean, I could just do a green kind of overlay light. Oh, that's a better idea, actually. Hold up. Undo all that. Now I feel like this song's too loud. There we go. So what if we grab our light here? Oh yes, this is what we want. We're gonna make this super big. Yeah, there we go, like a greenish hue. There, because that shows like, hey, there's poison gas here. Kind of gives it that green hue because it's a green dragon, you know? But poison's always a gas, so it's kind of hard to encapsulate that. But if I grab a cloud, put it like so, but we take that, we're gonna put it on the layer underneath this. I'm gonna change the opacity. Is it snowing? It is snowing at 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.4. 0.4 is good. There we go, I like that. There we go, kind of like, you know, poisonous fog is kind of in the area. Save that real quick. But it sinks not, oh, it's gonna be to the bottom layer, because that's where it is, you know? But heavy things that are heavy, they always sink. At least that's my headcanon for it, and that's how I'm gonna justify it, dang it. Alright, so there's that. This should probably be... I need to adjust the layers for all this. This needs to go down one. There we go. You have more homebrew? Alright, send it. I will check it out. Send it to me. Alright, let's take the stairs here. Let me permit, if you're gonna post in the chat, you gotta let me know so I can permit you. Alright, there you go, fairy. I got you. Let's unlock that staircase real quick so I can increase the layer. There we go. How are these guys? These are all kind of above it. I want them to be underneath it. I essentially want everything but the windows here. So let's just go here. Windows. I'm gonna lock you. So now all the windows are locked. So what I can do is I can lock this now. We don't need that. There you go. So it should not. So Fairy, if you try it now, it should now work for you. What mistakes are made? Hold on, let me just undo some stuff here. Put that blood back. There we go. I also want to lock this door, as well as this door, as well as this block. Hey, how you doing, Sonic Dash? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, that's the light. We're gonna lock the light too. There we go. So now I should be able to select. We're gonna lock the windows again. There we go. So now I should be able to just select what I'm trying to select here. Bring it all down a layer. Okay, clearly that did not work, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Which is by taking this, bringing that down by 1, 2. Actually, I need it on layer 0. Wait, what am I doing? Actually, hold on. No, I don't. I'm an idiot. All I need to do is take the light, bring it up, bring the fog up, and then take the light texture, bring that up. What am I selecting right now? Clouds? I need light. There we go, like that. Now it's 3. It's gonna give all of these a hue, which is what I want. All right, Faye, if you need a permit, here? Let me do it again, or just DM me it, either or. There you go. So now you should be good for 60 seconds. Yes, I know. So if you post a link without permission, it automatically times out just to prevent the bots. So my dam's fantastic. Maybe I'll go here. Because I always get the bots and such. But I'm doing well, Sonic. How are you doing today, buddy? Sorry, got mixed up there in the messages. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. College of the Nameless. Alright, Bard College. I like it so far. Let's see. So bards who are tutored in the College of the Nameless revoke their past identities and don a magically infused mask, which resembles a specific animal. They task themselves with gathering knowledge, preserving important lore, and documenting the history and experience without bias of one's emotions and experiences to block the truth. Many use their knowledge to expose corruption and lies, while others act as scribes, mentors, teachers for those who are willing to listen. Alright, so this is kind of like, almost like the College of Lore, but a little bit different. I kind of like it. Let's see. Mask of the Nameless. At 3rd level, when you pick this subclass, you don the special mask and revoke your ego. No longer can identify by name you had identified by the name you had before you choose to enter the subclass. Yo, Potato, how we doing today? Oh, now we got all the homies in here. So, although you can take up a new name if you so desire, your mask can be taken off as you please. However, doing so is often somewhat frowned upon by other nameless bards. The mask will resemble an animal chosen from the list in the end of the subclass. As long as you are wearing the mask, you gain proficiency with the appropriate skill related to the animal, and can cast Speak with Animals at will, although you can only use it to communicate with the type of animal your mask represents. Additionally, while wearing the mask, you can expend the use of your Bardic Inspiration feature to cast Disguise Self without providing preferable components. If your mask is destroyed, stolen, or lost, you lose any features with the subclass grants you until you complete a 1-hour ritual to make a new mask. The mask has a hit points of 8 equal to your charisma modifier plus your proficiency bonus. Okay, nice. Doing okay? Doing some monster sheets for your game and first time DMer. Dude, nice. I'm excited for you. Oh, good. I'm glad you're well, Potato. All right, let's keep going here. Druidic. At 3rd level, your tendencies towards nature allow you to learn the ancient languages of the Druids. You can read and write Druidic. Level 6, Nameless Aspect. At 6th level, you gain additional benefit depending on the type of animal mask you represent. Invasive Mind. 14th, you are now subjugated to having when you are subjugated to an effect that allows you to make a wisdom or intelligence saving throw, to take only half damage, you instead to take no damage and succeed on the save, and half damage if you fail. Additionally, creatures attempting to read your thoughts by using detect magic view your mind as only gibberish. You gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, the only thing for this, what if they already have proficiency in wisdom saving throws? Oh, by the way, I get you now. Totally forgot to snack today too. Hey, I feel that pain. So that's one thing might be worth mentioning. But let's keep going here. Cat math, animal math options. Cat. Proficiency in investigation. At 6th level, you gain plus 10 bonus to your movement speed. That's a big bonus to your movement speed. Bear. Proficiency in athletics. At 6th level, but it's at 6th level. I guess that makes kind of sense. You can use your charisma in place of strength when determining your carry capacity. I like that. I just have the vivid image of a bard, like flashing his smile at his backpack full of gear. I'm going to carry all of you, and you're going to like it. Just like a vivid image of that side. We heard this song, right? It's a good song, but we heard it. I like it. I like it. But just a funny image. My mental image there. Deer. Proficiency in nature. At 6th level, when you successfully inflict the restraint condition using a spell, the creature you restrain takes piercing damage equal to 1 roll of your Bardic Inspiration die. They have a massive smile won't be seen. Fair enough. Eagle. Proficiency in perception. At 6th level, you can add your charisma modifier to your passive perception. Very nice. Fox. Proficiency in arcana. You learn 1 spell, 1 cantrip of your choice from the wizard spell list. The spell must be a level of which you have slots. They count as bard spells for you, but do not count against the number of bard spells you know. Okay, cool. I got you. Owl. Proficiency in history. At 6th level, you gain a bonus to intelligence ability checks made to recall information equal to 1 of your bardic Yeah. One of your bardic inspiration rolls. This is just me reading. I'm not great at it. Alright, that's pretty cool. So you essentially, for Owl, let me just reread this here. Go down a bit too. Alright, so Owl, you gain bonus intelligence ability checks to made to recall information equal to 1 of your bardic inspiration dice. So is that just like a D8, D6 constantly? Like you just always have that? Or is it like you can expend a use of your bardic inspiration to add that? I'm a little confused on the Owl part there. But yeah. So let's see. Also, Sock, I do want to hear what you have planned. I would love to hear what you have going. Alice, basically, I got good memory. Permanent. Okay, gotcha. I was a little confused on that. I mean, you could just make that also to your... You could just add the charisma modifier to that. Because it might get a little confusing with the dice. Because is it the max dice? Is it you just roll an additional dice whenever you make it? Or is it like a passive thing? But let's keep reading. Rabbit proficiency in nature. At 6th level, you can jump 10 feet either across or from the standing position. So you already have a proficiency in nature with deer. But what might make is passive? Okay. So just a passive, like the max amount of dice or an additional dice whenever you make it. Like that kind of thing. But also, looking at, what is it? Rabbit here. Since you already have something that gives you a proficiency in nature, what might be good, it would be very fitting for the rabbit theme, is proficient in acrobatics. You know, rabbits are very... Oh, so you roll it. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so you essentially can have them proficient in acrobatics. You know, as rabbits are naturally nimble, they are fast. So, and you keep that jump. You can keep that jump. So 10 feet either up or across from a standing position, which is nice. Alternatively for this, if you want to make it simple, you could just have it double their jump distance. Anytime they make a jump, they just jump double. That's an option. But that's fine too. Rapid proficiency in insight. At 6th level, you gain a bonus to Constitution saving throws made to maintain concentration equal to your charisma. All right. See? How you doing? A bit hungry as usual. Still waiting for food. Ooh, food's a good time. Raven proficiency in religion. I can see that. You can mimic sounds you have heard. Creatures that hear the sounds can tell what they are done through mimicry by seeing out wisdom. Insight check contested against your deception. All right. Snake proficiency in medicine. At 6th level, when you cast a spell that deals damage, you can add your charisma modifier to 1 damage roll. This additional damage is poison damage. Interesting. So that's kind of similar to the Warlock's Agonizing Blast. So that's some good damage. Although, bards naturally don't get anything for damage, so that probably won't be an issue. If you use that for Vicious Mockery, it'll actually make Vicious Mockery useful. So that's kind of nice. If that was a wizard, that might be a bit powerful, but for a bard, I think that'll be fine. They don't really have damaging cantrips besides Vicious Mockery, at least off the top of my head. Unless you use magical secrets to get like Fireball, then that's some spicy damage, but you said 1 damage roll. So it could 1 damage roll, is that per turn, per rest, per day? Is it equal to your or maybe you can use it equal to your bard level or half your bard level? This just isn't very clear. And then we have, last but not least, a wolf. Proficiency in survival. You gain a 10-foot blind sense as long as you're able to smell. Okay, I can see that. Blind sense, that's pretty cool. And this is at 6th level. 6th level blind sense. That's pretty big. Vicious Mark puts damage. Literally a toxic opinion. That's true. I mean, this could be a little powerful at 6th level, but that's not bad. I think that would be fine. That's because this is a bard, you know, it's less combat. You're not gonna just absolutely tank anything. But that is gonna help. If someone plays this, invisibility means nothing because you'll just smell people. I mean, yeah, you could keep that. I think that should be fine then. But yeah, I mean, these are all pretty good. You might make them a little bit more clear, what you're trying to go, what the what was I saying? What's the prerequisites are and what the abilities are. Also, I would probably move. This is just me. You don't have to, obviously. I would move the second thing from 6th level to 8th level, just because you're already getting a bunch of stuff at 3rd level, and in 3 more levels, you get essentially your capstone for that subclass right there. These are like your subclass capstones. It might be worth it putting these up a little bit higher, just so it doesn't, you feel like they don't get an 8th. Well, homebrew could always change it. Let's look at other bard colleges. I've only actually played 1 bard. Bard college. It was actually a College of Valor too, so we'll just use that. Let's look at that. Make a comparison. Yeah, they don't get an 8th. Alright, let's go look at bard colleges. Bard college. Let's take a look. 3rd, 6th, and 14th. Alright, you can always add one in, because that's like a sub thing, Let's see, what actually did they get? But that's a Tasha. So they only get an ASI. That's it. Dang. Magical Secrets attempt. That's good. Yeah, so I guess you can keep that there then. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. All right, but let's see what else. That's pretty good. That's essentially always having the Mind Blank spell with you, which is a level 8 spell, which you would have by then, which is actually nice. And at 14th level, that's gonna be pretty good. It's not too crazy. Nothing here that's gonna, I think, completely topple it. Although I would like to see a little bit more lore about the animals, because you have like these shadow organization, kind of like the Court of Owls from Batman, if you've read the comics, which is an excellent comic, excellent read, by the way. Also, I like the lore where they're nameless. They lose their names. Their kind of minds like alter with it. And then you got the animals, but it doesn't really go into the animals. So I think it would be cool if you went into a little bit more of the lore for that, kind of like why are they animals, or what the animals represent in the college itself. Stream team, dream team. Aw,
friggin' believable.
Hey, Funk, how we doing? Oh, howdy, folks. Welcome on in. How we doing, Funk? Doing well. Thank you so much for the follow, Tuka and Yessie. Thank you very much. And stream team, the stream team dream team. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in, folks. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. All right. Oh dear, we're almost getting to that. Oh, you got B Reximus Prime. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in, folks. One of my reads. This is a homebrew by a viewer by the name of Fairly. So I'm currently reading through his homebrew right now. It's actually pretty good. It's a bard college. I kind of like it. So, because whoop, careful, don't post links. Or I don't know what you posted out, but you got timed out for 120 seconds. I apologize. Alrighty. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know why you thought you got time. I apologize for the time out there, though. Anyway. So, what was I saying with this? Oh, yeah, so one thing Druidic, too. This is good. So, you have, like, kind of this, like, right here with the lore. You have this, like, College of Lore thing. Yeah, different kind of knowledge. I like that. So, maybe expound upon that a little bit more in your description of it. And I think that would be really cool, because, you have, like, tendencies towards nature. If you explain that more, like, right up here, that'd be really cool. It'd be tie in. You can have, like, an actual college. And maybe make them more Druidic. Like, instead of, where is it? Where's the thing that gives you here, the fox? Instead of maybe giving you a wizard spell, maybe it gives you a druid spell, because that would make more sense. All right, we're a group of streamers helping each other grow, supporting other people, and doing daily raids like these. Just to join streamers. Well, thank you. I will put that under note. Appreciate it. You feel free to send me that in a whisper if you like. But how y'all doing today? Good to have you here. Welcome on in. In the words of Bob Ross.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today.
All right, so what was I saying? So yeah, so maybe that'd be kind of cool if you did more a druidic thing with the fox instead of the wizard spell, because I think that could be pretty cool, and it'd be more tying in with that nature. Or if you really want, you could add another mask. It's like mask of, I don't know, shapeshifter or something, whatever animal kind of like blends in, and you can essentially wild shape like once per day with like a core CR creature. Yeah, it would still make sense, because druidic magic, as druids, I think you do get proficiency in Arcana. But Arcana is still magic in general. It's not necessarily scholarly, but it can be any magic. It can be natural magic. It can be unnatural magic. Because it would fit in more with the nature of theme, because you can still get that proficiency in Arcana, because you have understanding, but you gain your casting ability from nature. Because I think that'd be a little more thing, but that's just me. Yo, Sans Pineapple, good to have you here. Welcome on in, folks. And by the way, thank you again for the raid, folks. Welcome, I'm glad you're here. Oh, Sonic Dash, thank you for the follow, by the way. I thought you were followed. Anyway, so yeah, so that might be cool. But how is everyone doing today? How is your Thursday going, by the way? And by the way, did I mention, I'm glad you're here today. All of y'all for dropping on in. Alright, so I think, let me just read through this one more time. You get the nameless aspect. And not part of the raid, just mentioned, but you're all saying, hey, well, I'm glad you're here too. I don't care if you're from the raid or you're just here hanging out with me. I'm glad you're here. You can be here lurking or just chatting. Either way, I'm still glad you're here. Every single one of you. Alright. Let me just read through this one more time, then we'll go back to map making here. By the way, if anyone has any more homebrew you want me to look over, feel free. I'm happy to look over it. Can't say I'll give the best advice, but, you know, fresh pair of eyes never hurts. Alright, this is good. This is very reminiscent of the, was it the Warlock Patron, like the talisman thing? That got added with Talishas, which I'm a big fan of. I want to try that out. Yeah, you got the druidic thing, which is nice. Speaking the language only with that animal, that's kind of nice. Just kind of an innate thing, almost like the Furbolg. And Disguise, you can spend Bardic Inspiration feature to cast Disguise Self without providing verbal components. Okay. So it's good. This is good, so it's not infinite right here. Because if you give people infinite spell casting, it gets a little dicey. Case in point, the Echo Knight from that Matt Mercer made, that's part of Explorer's Guide to Wildermount, I think it is. You essentially get an infinite free Misty Step as a bonus action if you have your guy out. You never run out of Misty Step. It's beautiful. I mean, not actually, it's not beautiful if you're the DM. And technically, actually, it's better than Misty Step. It has a couple prerequisites, but it can be further than that. You can Misty Step up to 60 feet if you're careful with it with the Echo. It's insane. I just played when I was realizing that. I'm like, holy crap, this is insane. Unlimited teleportation. Literally, unlimited teleportation. It boggles my mind. But anyway, but apparently a lot of Matt Mercer stuff he made with Explorer's Guide to Wildermount, it's a bit on the overpowered side. Anyway. But yeah. Anyway, but back to this. Yeah, I like it. Another thing, do bards get proficiency in wisdom saving throws? Let me just look. If they don't, fantastic. Okay, they don't. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Unless you're multi-classing. If you multi-class anything can be broken. But yeah, but that should be fine. Oh yeah, perfect. Cool, I like that. Because I'll show you. If I go over here, using 5e tools here. Alright, because let's look at the druid spells. The druid spells, there are a fair bit of druid spells. They're actually quite powerful. Even just cantrips. So if we sort by druid here, yeah, they're more supporty, but there's a lot of stuff that isn't supporty. Because it's up to your bard level, right? So you get one cantrip. So you have a lot of cantrips. You got Thunderclap, Thorn Shield, Thorn Whip, you know, Chalet, which is always a fun time right there. This just makes your weapon a d8 damage, which is a bonus action, you know, just smack people with a stick. So that's good. You know, Guidance is a druid spell, which is also really good. They just get a d4 in their checks. Molder, Mending, Magic Stone, which is, in my opinion, one of the underutilized cantrips. I use this. It was a lot of fun. Because this spell, you essentially is a d8 plus your spell casting, which is probably Wisdom. So that's, if you have a 5 in that, it's a d6 plus that, so it's a sling, right? And, you know, you throw that. But the best part about this, they last a minute. You can give them to other people. It's just a free short bow with a really good modifier, and it uses your modifier, which is nice. It's not crazy, but still pretty cool. Also, we got Create Bonfire, which is always a good time. Druidcraft Frostbite. I mean, it's just a whole lot of good stuff. But then you go up and further in the spells. Now, let's say you're gonna be 6th level by this time. At 6th level, what spell slots do you have? I think you have like 1/3. So you have like 1/3 level spell slot at 6th. And so we have a lot. You have Moonbeam is one you can get as a druid. So if you want to do damage, it's great. Spray of Thorns, Steam Bolt. It's like, there are so many good options from the druid. Druids are very good. Frostbite is just better Vicious Mockery, literally. Everything is better Vicious Mockery. Vicious Mockery needs a buff, honestly. Oh my gosh. Exile from Nature. Ooh, fun. But anyway, but there's a lot of good druid spells. Because druids are kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. They're a good mix. They're like a bag of trail mix, you know? They got a little bit of everything here. They got support, they got healing, they got damage, they got passive without a trace, they got it all. You name it, they got it. Druids. And they can transform the thing, so. But yeah, but dude, I think this is really cool. I like this. I think it looks great. I give it seal approval. Hopefully I'm not missing something that's terrible. I mean, 10 tier movement speed might be a lot, but honestly, movement speed, unless you're playing a rogue with the mobile feed, that's not that big a deal. Unless you're playing a rogue, high elf, who takes the mobile feed and then multi-class into this class just for 3 levels so he can, well, just for 6 levels. But then what's the point at that point? Just get haste. Literally, just get haste. Anyway, but that should be fun. They also get the summon spells from Tasha. There you go, now you think. There's a lot of cool stuff from Tasha. But yeah. We can go back to the map here. But dude, I like it. And as always, if anyone else has homebrew they would like to send me, feel free. I am happy to look over it. Again, I can't say I'll give the best advice, but I'll give something. And I think honestly, we're probably about done with this map. Is this under a layer? It is. This is a swashbuckler plus cat or eagle would be cool. That would be cool. The image of it. That would be pretty cool, honestly. I would think that would be pretty cool. We're gonna take that. We're gonna grab that, lock these in. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know what else this map needs. I'm just gonna save it again. It's just a simple spire. There's a green dragon on the bottom here. That's really it. Obviously, I'm not putting the green dragon on the map. I have a token for that. That's just gonna be here. It'll just kind of be on the side. It's only a large creature, so it'll move about a fair bit. It'll be sleeping on its gold pile, and I shall wait. Wait for your command. You know, then there's some old crates and then some treasure up here. I feel like I really could do more with it, but I don't know what else to do with it. It's simple. There you go. I like that's good. That's a good idea. And then then they don't need staffs or anything. You have your spellcast supposed to be wary. I like that. Also, Sans, I don't think I said it, but how are you doing today? And that's kind of a cool image. Like anytime you cast a spell as a bard, like the master will glow or something, or maybe if you cast Ray of Frost or Fireball, because you can get that with magical secrets, it will come out of the eyes like laser beams or something. No, but I like that. That's a cool idea. I think there's a lot you can do with that. I keep looking at this. I feel like I should do more. Why did AutoMod hold that? That makes no sense. Doing great, minus BA. Well, AutoMod's like, oh, inappropriate. I did what? What are you talking about? Anyway, doing great, minus being at work. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, here. You're stuck at work. But hey, nice thing about work is eventually it ends, and you can go home and have a grand old time playing some more Hades. How's Children of Morta? What's Children of Morta? Also, I think I'll clean up this a little bit more. Kind of like so here. Kind of clean up the edges. There we go, like so. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit better. And we'll clean up these edges too, just a little bit. Want to look a little bit neater. Oh, that was too much. Ah, playing some Children of Morta. Yeah, what? How is that? What is it? There we go. Ba bing ba boom. Hard for solo. Ooh. A challenging game, not for me. I will die very quickly. Okie dokie. So, I mean, that's about it. We just won't have any windows up here, honestly. Technically, there are windows. Yeah, we're gonna do windows. Where are our damn windows? Let's find them. Those windows. I'll be using the marble glass ones here, like we've been using before. Let's scale that down to, like, say, yeah. Let's put it to 30, and let's start placing them. This is not going to be on layer 3, they'll be on layer 2. Oh, I gotta fix the opacity here. Multiplayer, ooh, interesting. So what is this game you speak of? Don't have any homebrew stuff, and not in-game. There's just, excuse me. So there isn't just a DM to ask, but for a character concept, I would really want a true polymorph instead of wish. Oh, interesting. Oh, totally not faceless. I'll be better to ask possible. Would it be better just to ask any possible future DM for a TP instead of another 9th level spell to use wish and ask for knowledge? And risk of drawbacks? Well, it depends. So if you want true polymorph, what class are you playing? Are you playing a wizard or what? Because you should be able to take it. Also, how you doing, Faceless? If we go here, true polymorph, a sorcerer, which don't get it. Okay. So yeah, I mean you could. Yeah. I mean honestly, as long as your DM's fine with it, I don't see why not. It obviously depends on your DM. Talk to them, you know, and see what they want. But if you're playing that, if you're playing this high level, it doesn't matter at this point. Everything is insanely powerful. Like once you have 9th level spells, you literally have the power to warp reality. This is why high level magic is so insane. I mean, Wish. You literally have Wish. You have Meteor Swarm, which is a siege spell. It destroys cities. One person can destroy an entire city with that spell. So I personally would not see an issue with this. You know, True Polymorph might be really good. Yeah, make a quest chain that forces you to alter your bloodline or the casting. Yeah, that could be cool. And you could do some really cool stuff like that. You can add some story moments, add some character background. Yeah, you have to go on like a quest line. There's so much you can do with that. But again, it entirely is up to your GM. But personally, don't see the issue with it. And alternatively, like you said, you could just wish to know True Polymorph. And it is at your DM's discretion, as always. But yeah, but 9th level spell casting is interesting. But that's an option. I think that'd be a cool character concept. A sorcerer who can cast True Polymorph. Now, I was thinking maybe you could, you know, take one level in Druid so you could get it, but it doesn't work like that. You need to have the spell slot in the Druid. You need to have the Druid spell slots for you to actually cast it, which is unfortunate. Now you know only True Polymorph. Now you only know True Polymorph. No other spells. Imagine. You ever see like the r/ jerk genie? That's what it reminds me of. It's like, all right, I wish for $1 million. You now have $1 million in pennies, and they fall on your head, and you die. Like, you know, that kind of thing. I promise I won't be that much of a jerk with Wish when you guys get it. So Faces Broke here is actually one of my players that I play with in this campaign that I'm making said map for right now. So they're actually in Durlife's Tower, and what essentially got them there is that, hey, if you help me out, you know, and get this thing, there's a scroll of Wish in the tower, and that you all can use. So they're like, oh, scroll of Wish. So I promise, yeah. So they're eventually gonna get one. Actually, it probably will end the campaign if they're not careful, but it may do something else. We'll see. Haven't decided quite yet. Fully intend for any Wish I use to actually screw us. Yeah, probably. It probably will. I mean, honestly, Wish is just such a powerful spell that it's just like, it's hard not to have consequences for it. Alright, well actually I could close the arc of the character even so, but it would end up with you being you turn into an NPC and it's controlled by the DM. But even if I did that, I could fulfill what I want with the character. And then reroll. That is true, you can do that too. You can always try something new. Come on, look at that. Garbage. We're so close. Yeah, I mean, never be shy with your character concept. Worst thing that happens is they say no. And you're like, okay. And then you just come up with something else, honestly. And that's really not that bad. Like, I mean, you can make a character like pretty quickly. It's a little bit smaller. Just so it doesn't look like that. There we go. So example, like I have I literally was playing a one-shot what was the day called? On Sunday? What doc is live? So I was playing a one-shot on Sunday. And I made my it was a Dragonborn Echo Knight. I made him in 5 minutes. I'll show you how actually. So I have a program called Foundry, which is insanely good. Hey, don't be stealing cookies. Everyone would still be caught in the dream if it hadn't been for Bubbles. Oh my goodness. Correction, no, that's really dumb. Why do you think that would work? The worst you could say. Yeah, I mean, true. That is true. But for an example like this right here, this is how I make my characters now. Because it's stupid easy. It's insanely easy. So first, This is my homebrew, another homebrew I'm doing with a group of new players. Hey, Potato! In fact, Potato is one of them. Meow. Hold on. Meow. There we go. So, say we have a character right here, right? Let me just... So, Life Domain Cleric, I don't know, I was making that as an example. So, let's delete this. Right-click, we're going to delete the character. Yes, so we're just going to create an actor. We'll call him Jog Samanson. Because why the heck not? It's a random guy, right? So let's roll for his stats. Easy way to do that. I mean, you can do it in that, or you can just find a 5e stat roller. And look at that! That's not the one I want. There it is. D&D character roller. Find it. Roll new character. And perfect. We have 15, 15, 14, 14, 12, 10. That's actually pretty good stats. So we're just going to take this. We're going to go ahead and pop it in here. So let's make this dude, what should it be? We'll make a wizard. We'll make him a wizard. So his highest stat's gonna be int, obviously, followed by con for those Constitution saving throws. So the 15-15, we have 14-14. So next up is gonna be 14 in the charisma, 14 in whiz, and then the 11 will be in dex, and then the 10 will be in strength. That's actually really good stats, honestly. I'm sorry, it was a 12. Like, honestly, these are good stats. Votes rogue, not too late. I just made one. Wow, I wish I rolled these stats like for a character I actually played. This is like a good all-rounder. Laughs maniacally. Proceeds to write down homebrew while laughing like a mad scientist. Ha! 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 Like that. Mad scientist! Ha! 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 Gotta do the Hardy Sailor. The Hardy Sailor laugh. You haven't even got there? Oh yeah, I bet. But also, like, using this program, if you're playing online, you're running it, get Foundry. It's so amazing, because now I've done this. So there's modules and mods you can get for it. One I have is called Plutonium, which is 5e tools import. So literally do that, select 5e tools, also a whole bunch of other stuff, import. Bada bing, bada boom. We have, oh, this is a race. So, alright, we have our race. So we're just going to import a race. So let's do something that increases our int. So we'll do a rock gnome, because well, why not? So we'll import that. It's already done. All right, we now have all that. So now we'll do classes, open importer. We're doing wizard, right? So we're going to scroll down here, find wizard, the whiz lord, blade singing, or scribes, abjuration, illusion, necromancy. We'll do school of divination, because why the heck not? Garrus's Bay. Oh yeah, and then we'll make him 10th level, you know? So we just collect all the levels we want to import, just like so. Take the we'll roll for the HP. Choose our skills. It's obviously gonna be religion and arcana. So we're gonna choose our starting items. We get that, or also gold alternative. You roll your starting gold like that, with AGP can buy it. But I'm just gonna do this for simplicity. We do that importing, so we have an ability to score improvement. So we're gonna do 1 here to make that a +4, and then in addition to that, we'll put 1 in our con. Confirm that. We'll get our second one right here. Put that in that. And then we'll take our final one, put it in wisdom or something. I don't know. Oh, I didn't put it there. There we go. Now we'll put it in con. Or we can take a feat. Just click the feat and literally choose it out of the list. Super easy. Importing. Done. And now for the last part of it. And this is literally how I made my character last week. We go to backgrounds. We'll make him an acolyte. Nice and simple. Import. So standard language. We already speak those with our language. So we'll speak Elvish, as well as Halfling, because why not? And actually, no, we won't do Halfling. We will do Primordial, because I'm fancy like that. Bada bing. We'll do a prayer book, and we'll get all these things. We confirm it. Done. So now we can close this. So now you can see we have all our starting items right here that come with our background and our character. So we have all those. Spellbook. We don't have anything right here. But what we can do is insanely easy. All we have to do is go to our importer once again. Spells. Import. So we can actually import all the spells if we really want to. But say we're only gonna have, and we can sort these by level here. Actually, we can just do this. But we will select them all. Normally you'll pick your spells out and such. That still takes time. And we'll set this, continue, and remember, I'm going to import a lot of these. So now, none of these are going to be prepared. This may have been a mistake importing all of them. Because, okay, this was a mistake. We're just going to import it like this. Hey, Spock the Wizard, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. And now it's going to import every single spell in the Wizard spell list. Maybe I should have just done up to 4th level or something. This is going to take a second, but I'll show you and it's how easy this is to use. Yes, this is a new system I've been using. I haven't brought it over with our group yet because it is a bit of a learning curve. I don't know if I want to take that just yet, you know? But I'll make a character flesh a backstory in no time. Almost 20 years of experience. True. You can do that too. But this is just so much easier. Alright, I think that's enough spells. We'll cancel that. We have enough spells. So now you can see all the spells. The blue are always prepared, and these are green is prepared. You have to manually do it. I'm literally throwing this vomiting on there. So then that's it. Super easy. I mean, astral projection. You can just roll these things. It'll pop out, or clone. Yeah, and that's it. You have a character. Literally done. Go to your inventory. You can equip things. You can equip this. You can make attacks with it. There's your character. Took 5 minutes. That's the power of Foundry. But anyway, so there's a lot of cool stuff with that. I'm getting sidetracked. I just like saying how cool Foundry is. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, Faceless Rogue has been playing for a long time. But I mean, honestly, there's no character concept too dumb. I literally have a character who I'm going to be playing in the future who's a mute. She can't speak at all. It's going to be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to play it just yet, but I have an idea. Just probably a lot of note padding, you know, a lot of paper. But yeah, by the way, I think this is the map. I think I'm okay with this. Not my finest accomplishment, but honestly, it's not bad. Simple. That's really all it needs to be. Simple. The big old spire. I feel like I could do so much more. I just don't know. So I think this is what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna have this one. So we'll finish it off here. We'll publish it. I'll post it on the app. I mean, I did pretty quick. Yes, there is a... Oh, yes. So there is a community challenge going on that Drop the Fill is reminding me of. So if you are interested in actually playing D&D with me on live stream, there's a community challenge in the channel point section below. If we hit that, I will be live streaming a game of D&D, a one-shot with you, the viewers. And maybe 2 one-shots if there's too many people. But anyway, that's what's going on. Thank you for contributing to that, Faceless Rogue. A simple Spire battle map with a green dragon at the base. Hence the haze. Pretty simple. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna save it. I'll post that to Twitter. Oh, it should be a grand old time. I have a couple ideas. Once I kind of get something going with it, I'm also gonna post this to Twitter because I always post it to Twitter now because you were asking me to. Quick map I made on stream at Inkarnate. Yo, Asen, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Also, how you doing, Asen? Good to see you here. Didn't expect you to find me here. Alright, so there we go. Also, we got a bunch of notifications. Oh, golly geez. A lot of people. Alright, anyway. So we just finished that. Should be fun. So I have a couple ideas for what I want to do for the one-shot. What I'm thinking is a variety of things. So one, just pure dungeon crawl. Maybe something like similar to what I have here with the Ratways. It could be more adventure-y, maybe more of a murder mystery. How you doing, Asen? I'm glad you're here. Good to have you here.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today.
So that's a couple, or maybe like dethroning a king, like kind of like Strahd-esque kind of thing. You have to either set up a coup, or maybe you need to actually go murder him. A couple of that kind of thing, or just a variety of things. Honestly, depends. Once I actually get it going, if it does happen, what I'll do is I'll put everyone in a private Discord who wants to play, and then we'll talk about it then and discuss. All right, what is gonna be the best for this? And if I have more than 6 people, I'll split it into 2 groups. And we'll do 2 separate one-shots. One group can pick one. That'll be pretty simple. But yeah. But that's map making done for today. I finished that a lot faster than I intended. Also, you can't... Thankfully, you can't, don't look at this one, Faceless. That has the solution for the puzzle. Yo, Chris Slay in the house. The on Twitter broke the link. Oh, it did. Let me fix that. Can I, I'm just gonna delete that post then. A quick battle map I made with at Inkarnate RPG, and there we go. So now that should work. Looks even harder. Don't you dare. You're only cheating yourself. And we got Chris Slay in the house. Fantastic. What is this? All these plates are flipped upside down except for one. When you see it, that'll be the one they're all right. What? Oh my goodness, I'm not dealing with that. I'm manually retreating that. Anyway, so yeah. So what do y'all want to see? Because I finished that a little bit earlier than I intended. So would y'all want me to start another map? We can talk D&D. We can help make characters or anything if you want that. And if anyone has homebrew want me to run by, I can do that. Or I can make something else maybe. I don't know. It's D&D day. We can start looking up dice again. That was a lot of fun. Dr. Phil in the house. Alright. Also, Asa, how are you doing today? Good to have you. And Chris, how are you doing today? A lot of viewers, nice. Make a battle map? Alright. We'll make another battle map. Let's go. Fantasy Square. That's how I go. Back to the battle map. Let's change this up. So, this is not going to be a spire. What should I make this of? We can do a house. We can do a road, a camp, a cave. A cave is a good option. I haven't done a cave yet. I think I might do the cave. With uneven terrain, some high spots, low spots, some cover. Alright. We'll call, Mad Lads in the Badlands. Oh my goodness, I'm so done with these names, folks. Alright, so let's do that then. I like that. So we're gonna increase the radius here. Fill in the land. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe like a narrow path then. Or maybe not a narrow path, maybe just different elevations. Careful of being flanked, the kind of map. Okay, castle dungeon. Too, a bunch of good ideas. Let's do this one first. Let's see what that thing does. So let me draw a path. So maybe kind of like it's a roadside. It's like a path in the woods, you know? It's in the woods and we're gonna take the opacity of this one. We're gonna put it down to about so. So let's go. Maybe a branching path. Oh no, we'll have it go like this. Oh, I'm in the background here. Kind of like this. So this will be the path, right? So we'll have different elevations. So let's grab some cliffs. We're gonna need those. We'll use this one right here. So I'm thinking this could be an area higher elevation, this could be a low, or maybe it'll switch. Maybe it'll be high, then the low, and then high to low right here. Kind of like a in between. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Make a small cliff on the one side of the path, like 10 for your episode. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Alright, so we can go like so. Obviously, we want to use different ones. Kind of break up the feel a little bit. So let's take like this. And then we'll make this kind of look like it's kind of ramping down a little bit. I'll do that a little bit later. Well, let's keep that like that, shall we? I'm doing just dandy, thank you for asking. Having a grand old time doing some map making. It's one of my favorite streams of the week. I love hanging out with y'all and just doing some map making. So we got some nice rocky cliffs. And we can kind of make it go to that, and then it can come back down again. One of the most fun fights you had was DD on a bridge. Also had a lot of vertical plays since it was alongside of a cliff. Brilliant idea. Brilliant. I love it. Hold on. I can't spell. Bridge. I still can't spell. What the heck? Alright, here we go. We're gonna grab ourselves a big old rope bridge. So there's gonna be two cliffs. It's gonna be like a little pass. So maybe I'll make this go on further. Climbable, not easily. Use your action to get most of your movement. So making a choice. Do more damage and tactical advantage. Exactly, I like that. So then this cliff is gonna continue onwards here. It's not gonna just stop like I originally had planned. It's gonna keep going further on, and then there's gonna be another cliff right here. Actually, no, this won't be a cliff. Yeah, some barricades. This will be like an island almost. Oh, so what I can do is, let me delete some of these. So if we go like this, and if we grab, say, this one right here, turn this around. Alright, we'll grab you. Let's put that more in like so. And kind of like a nice big one here. Actually, this should be rotated. Kind of like bulging, protruding a little bit here. And so it's supposed to be kind of craggy and such, you know? We don't want it to look too natural. And it'll go a little bit beyond the map, but that's okay. That only sells it further. And then we'll just use this one right here. Like that. There we go. So it like goes to an island, essentially. Good place for a boulder. Yep, absolutely. This needs to be... let's just gonna do shadow, none. This is not gonna cast any shadow. Just because I want that to blend in. This way you can't tell it. So we're gonna actually... Well, I want these all to take that. So there we go. So now that's over all that. So it's like a bridge. Although it kind of looks like it's floating. I'll fix that. Yeah, good old boulder trap. You know, because it's not a big path. If we turn on the grid here. Show the grid. I mean, yeah, it's plenty of space. But honestly, big old rock trap. Alternatively, oh wait, actually, we can make it even narrower. Why don't we do that? So let's delete this and this. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna grab all these. Even narrower. We're gonna turn the layer up. There we go. So now this is even narrower. What we can actually do is just take you. Let's just grab it. And we'll add another stamp down. Y'all are getting 2 maps in one stream. Look at you. Alright, there we go. So now there's your island, and then that's more space. They can toss some boulders down, maybe hot pitch. Hot water, by the way. That's a good one. What's the D and the... D... what? D&D? Dungeons and Dragons? True, always good. Sorry if I'm not keeping up with chat well. I apologize. I'm like, map making. Let's go. I'm all of a sudden Q Indiana Joe music. Da 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 da. Don't DMCA me. Because I'm gonna get DMCA'd. Let's do this and this. Well, sorry. Like a nice little bridge. It goes across it. We can put some palisades, a tower maybe. Maybe not a siege tower, but what I saw, if we grab a table here. Actually, no, there's something else. The people who have played RPG a long time, do you avoid metagaming typical scenarios, or do you choose, or do you make choices that you know aren't great because your character would know better? I do the latter more than the former. I like not being up in like good positions. So I'll more if my character knows what my character knows that I'll do it. If I know it, and I a lot of times do, because you know I've DM'd for a bit, so I just kind of know a lot of stats. I usually won't. I'll think, all right, what would make the most sense? If it gets my character killed, so be it. It happens. All right, there we go. This is what I want. This will be like a tower. Maybe not that big. A little bit smaller. Maybe a tower there and there. We'll get some palisades. You know, some defenses. Yeah, or your more morality. So that's just how I tend to do it. Plenty of other folks don't do it that way, and there's nothing wrong. I mean, obviously, I'm not the biggest fan of metagaming. I think it takes away some of the fun, in my opinion. But again, that is just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, maybe. We'll go like that. There we go. This has a goblin outpost. Still, definitely could be a goblin outpost. 100%. Grab a ladder. So we got some ladders here. Yeah, we'll do a more rickety one. Make it a bit smaller here. Kind of goes up, and same right here. Just like so. Yeah, goblin-y. Absolutely. I can see that. Let's add some tents. So, you know, this is like where they're setting up. I'm thinking more bandit camp, but honestly, this could absolutely work for goblins, too. There we go. We got a couple tents here. Let's get a campfire. We'll have one that's on, you know. Big old campfire. Everyone definitely plays different than I do. Yeah. Understandable. So there's that. I kind of want to give these a little bit more depth, though. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to grab ourselves the shadow texture right here. Make this a bit smaller. Yeah, we'll keep the opacity the same. We're just going to add shadow around it. So it looks like it's actually blocking sun. So like it's high up. I have so much fun with light and shadow, honestly. Perhaps too much fun. Because I'll spend like far too much time doing all the light and shadow. But it really makes it look good, I gotta say. Cause I mean, look, that looks like it's actually elevated now. And if we could really sell it too if we do this. We go find rooms. Do we have a? Oh, hey, this works. Hey now, is what I'll say now. Here we go. Composite is what we'll use, just like so. If we take our good old composite roof, make this a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna make this transparent. So I'm gonna put this at 0.4, so I can place it over it. Not to toot my own horn, but to. I am sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm not intentionally trying to brag. It's just I like light and shadow. It really does make it look good. And we're having that bug again. What should we name this map? This is what we have so far. We're not done, but what should we name it? What we got? Name suggestions in chat. It could be generic. It could be exciting, exotic, perhaps. We're all being proud of your work. Just giving you a rough way fair. Love you too, Faceless. Also, Faceless, by the way, if you want your very own command in this channel, please let me know. For all those who are regulars, I have doing viewer commands, custom commands with MP3s for the regular viewers here. So, like Mateo, you're one of those people.
They're my friends. I made them.
I love that. But yeah, so that's a side note. All right, but I'll put a placeholder naming here for now. Unless you guys think of something, we could do hold on. I misspelled that. An elevating experience. I was lurking for Puppy when you're live. Oh, that's good. I'll send it off stream because we all know how to do it. Just send me literally an MP3. Just DM me an MP3. I'll do it. It takes 2 seconds. Just boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, we gotta refresh the page real quick so we can get the image loaded on in. And then we'll throw like little roofs that look like actual like guard towers, you know? We'll make it transparent so you can see through it. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was watching the VOD on YouTube. Ah, gotcha. I'm glad someone watches those VODs I post on YouTube. Oh, is it doing it again? I don't know if this is a me issue or if it's an Inkarnate issue. Oh, there it is. Fantastic. It did load in. Oh, just holding down all the S's. 0.4, please. And we're gonna make this like 20. Alright. Okay, let's just put it to 100. We're gonna manually scale it like so. This needs to be a higher layer. Maybe a little bit smaller too. There we go. I kind of like that. And this one's gonna be rotated differently because of where the like this ladder's coming up there. There we go. And we got those pillars. It looks like it's kind of holding it up a bit. Very nice. And it's transparent so you can see through it. So you don't have the issue. Oh, there's people. You can't. This way you can put tokens there. It doesn't look like they're standing on it, you know. Alright, I think I'm gonna make the path a little bit darker. Let's turn the opacity down. We'll put like 0.5 this time. Again, I'm on the background. Silly me. Like so, perfect. Then we get the path. We can mess around a little bit more with shadows and light. Here, we can put these underneath it. Kind of like this. Make these shadows a little bit more pronounced. Like it's more, it's really encroaching. You know? Yeah, kind of like that. Or actually, it makes it look taller too, if we do this. Nice, tall. It's only, I mean, realistically, it's only gonna be like about 10 feet, but still. It's the depth of field, that's what matters. It's how tall it feels, you know? When you look at it, how tall do you feel it is? And that's pretty simple. We'll go around here too. Just take a little bit of shadow brush. Happy little shadows, people. Happy little shadows. And there we go. And so we got some palisades here, so it'll be a tough fight. It's not gonna be easily won. And furthermore, what we can also do is we can grab some logs. Some bigger, like big old logs. Fix the opacity on this. And we'll use a random one every time here. And we'll just like kind of put logs like that, like to the side here. So if, as people are going past, they'll just like push them on, you know? And they can light them on fire and such. And I'll put that one like so. I'll move the palisade over so they can do it like that too. There we go. So now we got some like logs so they can push them over. And let's get some. Do we have braziers? We do. Fantastic. A brazier here. And a brazier there. And so, you know, like you light the logs on fire and send them on down. I don't know why I was being so dramatic with that, but you get the idea. We're gonna grab our light source here. It just makes them look at like there actually is a fire going on here. We'll do the same here, but this one will be a little bit smaller. So now we actually have some light going on. I mean, it's pretty basic. These people, you know, I don't know, just ideas. You can do whatever you want with them. So let's do some trees. Maybe this is the only clear path. The rest are trees, so it makes it harder for them to see. That could be it. Gonna do area here, density. We're gonna do bigger area. Let's turn that density up, huh? Okay, that's far too dense. I like trees, but not that much. Let's turn that down to like 80 something. Here we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. There we go. Kind of have more trees around here. I will adjust some of these trees too. Kind of like a path barely visible, but this will also give, you know, players an opportunity to sneak up. Maybe you'll sneak through the trees. Now it's entirely up to you. The possibilities are endless, truly. The log oilers, of course. Yes, accurate. Naturally, Faceless, didn't you know the log oilers always do that? How dare you question it? Alright, let's just go modify some trees here. Like, this guy's gotta be scooted over here a bit. I just don't want them in the cliffs, per se. So then in addition to that, we'll grab some rocks. We have small rocks, big rocks, sharp rocks. Ooh, sharp rocks could be interesting. Let's do sharp rocks. Random stamp. These need to be underneath. So we gotta be on layer 0 for these. There we go. Just kind of all throughout, you know, just kind of some rocks here and there. We'll do a good variety of rocks. So it's not all the same looking ones. But for now, we'll just kind of, you know, pop these down here and there. Pop, 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 pop. A trench around the island for spikes to prevent them probably from just bringing ladders to them. That's a good idea. I actually kind of like that idea. They built a moat, a literal moat. And this would just be an outpost or something. As bandit camp leader, I say move some of the trees back so they can't be cut and use to lay siege to land. Ooh, good idea. That'd be good too. So we'll bring those trees back a little bit. In addition to that, we'll build a moat around it. Because why not? What evil bad guy bandit camp does not have a moat? I mean, come on. If you don't have a moat, are you doing the evil thing right? I mean, come on. Get with the program here. We're going to do regular rocks here. Those are far too big. We're going to make these a bit smaller. There we go. Also, the area is going to be wicked smaller. Maybe this is too many rocks? This might be too many rocks, I think. If you don't have a mower, are you even trying? Like, for real. Come on, losers. Let's turn that density down a bit here, huh? Let's put the density about 50. 50 shades. 50 sounds good is what I meant to say. How do these look? That's pretty big. 10. Just kind of rocks here and there. A little bit of pebbles, you know, maybe some big ones every once in a while. Want it to look rocky. Like a rocket road ice cream. Although it doesn't really look rocky. I don't know why I use that as an example. Again, just ignore the vain mutterings of this guy who is streaming this game. It's not even a game, it's a map making software. I'm not even playing video games. Why are y'all watching me? I'm just doing chores. Literally what I'm doing. I'm doing chores for D&D. And y'all are sitting here watching me. But I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Even if you're lurking, I still appreciate it. Alright, let's move some of these trees back, shall we? Big evil guy moat coming up. Alright. Let's get rid of some of these trees here. I mean, this could be like a military outpost, too. And an easy way we can do this, too. So we just grab our tool here. Subtract. Play Animal Crossing. A game about being in crippling debt and doing chores all the time. This is gold to me. Oh, that's great. That's so true. Animal Crossing in a nutshell. I think we're gonna make it go right up to the rocks. At least in most of the areas. And we're gonna make this look a little nicer too, but first things first, we gotta get some water texture. Oh, I have never played Animal Crossing, actually. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so that's the reason why. Turn softness off, because we just want hard texture here. And we're gonna make the lines here a bit different too. They're far too thick. We're gonna adjust that. So if we go back to here, what we can do is customize stroke. As you can see, this is a bit thick, so we're gonna make that to 1. It's still a bit thick. I would like that a little bit smaller. Let's put it to 0.7. And let's get rid of that brown color, huh? Make it kind of like a lime green. Maybe like oh, not that lime. Oh, let's make it much darker. How's that look? That's better. Still need it darker though. I want it to be, you know, like kind of blend in with it. Nobody knows that you're gonna rock more than oh. Much love, Chris. Much love. Maybe leave it a little darker, honestly. Like a dark green. You can have the ripples effects too, which kind of look cool. If you'll see it. It has like a little ripples here. Not bad. But I think what I want to do too, I want to make the water texture smaller. So what I'm going to do here is go to size. We're just going to decrease that. Is this already small as we get? Hold up. Oh, that's the brush size. Duh. Advanced settings, we're going to take the size. We're going to make it, yeah, that looks a little bit better. So now it actually looks like, you know, water instead of like a close-up on the water. There we go. That looks a little bit better. The campus could be a nice big chest, absolutely. Or some important battle documents, battle plans. Who can say? That's the beauty of making battle maps. I essentially, the way I DM is I'll make a map or something, and then I'll think of why it makes sense and what's here later. That's kind of how I roll. Also, all these rocks, I want to be
Human
translated.
sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Absolute mass hysteria, indeed. We're gonna take our rock here. We're gonna select all. We're gonna turn the opacity down on this. We're gonna put these to 0.5. So it looks like they're kind of underwater, and the rest kind of look faded, which is okay with me. But furthermore, what we can do actually is we can do a big old select like here. Search rock. And then we should have a bunch of these selected. So there's the rocks we selected. Oh, no, that didn't do it right. Hold up. If I just search, you know, rocks, and we want select the 302 match, I don't want to select those matching though. Hold up. I know there's a way where I can select just certain items in the select bar. Might be your other bodyguard for this channel. Maybe your second bodyguard. I think I can take care of myself. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's go look at rocks. If we do rocks, so it's only going to select these, but they should be at least in the relative order here. Yeah, fantastic. So we're going to take all these guys. Yeah, that's what I want. So never mind. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, there we go. Breast's pretty simple. I'll just leave them slightly off path. I don't feel like going in and doing it to every individual one, fixing it. I am being lazy today, but you know what? Oh, the heck with it. All right. What do we think? Do we need anything else here? Maybe some trunks or chests? Yeah, actually add some chests here. Alright, Daniel Sunshines. Aw. Oh, I miss it. Okay. I don't get to catch Daniel's streams, unfortunately. He's like wicked late for me. Make this a bit smaller here. And we can do like a chest right here. And maybe like one here. But I meant to rotate that first. Yeah, we got some nice chests with some nice little loot right there.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together.
Oh yeah, Chris, if you want your
Hysteria.
own command too, send me an MP3. I'll make it happen, sir. Honestly, but that's really about it. I don't think we're gonna need more. Let's like put some torches on the wall, maybe, on like the tower. Eh. He's covered by the Thieves Guild protection plan. As long as he keeps paying, he'll be fine. Hey, my pay is I run D&D for you. So you have to find an MP3 and send it to me, Chris. There is no command for it. Oh, wait, and by the way, I'm gonna get rid of this log then, because it doesn't make sense for that to be there. Same with this. However, what I can do here is get that brazier back. Much smaller. Make it actually like an appropriate size for a brazier. Put it up a layer. Maybe two. Also, this is, yeah, thinking about it, this is a freaking massive brazier. Just realizing, because these are 5-foot cubes. That's freaking massive. Look at the trouble start when we, oh dear. Dude, I'm excited for Curse of Strahd. What did I just do, actually? Hold up. Yeah, I'm excited to break out the Necromancer. I'm just gonna copy and paste that one right there. Because I've always wanted to play a Necromancer, but I've never actually had an opportunity to. Because I just don't play in games that often. Like, I run D&D, I don't play D&D. Alright, if you can find one, Chris, you can send it to me. You can look online or find a clip of something, I'll make it into an MP3. Either or. If it happens, well, I can find it, and we'll make it happen. Alright, but there we go. That's our map. Pretty straightforward. No, you're not, dude. You just gotta find one for me. You can find a clip you like, maybe like a part of a phrase or something. Yeah. Think Watchtower Puppy are running dual druids. Oh no. Shaggy and Scooby? Just literally messaging me it. Send me in Discord. Like message me in Discord or post it in my server, either or. But there we go. There is our map. Honestly, pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated here. We just made 2 maps in one stream. It normally takes me forever. But let me check my Discord real quick. Pop a new tab up here real quick. Well, I'll check them. Oh, this is what you stream. Very cool. All right. But yeah, so that's another map down. And face the same to you too. If you want your own MP3 command, send me an MP3. I'll make it happen. We got some cool ones so far. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this map. I think that's pretty solid. I mean, it's pretty quick. I made this pretty quickly. Maybe I should add more trees though. I don't like having empty spaces. I kind of like it to be, you know, full and busy without seeming overwhelming, you know? Let's turn these trees down here. So maybe a little more dense around here. Like a tree there. Here, there, a tree. A little more there. Just here and there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And another one right there. Alright, there we go. Kind of want to record why you sneaky little... Or do you ever get that feeling you're being watched? Yeah, you can do that, dude. Absolutely. If you record it and send me it, or if you find it something like that, send me it. I'll make it happen. I literally just open my bot right here. This is what I do. I open it. I go to commands. Watch, I go sound files, add a new one, pick it, and that's it. I put in the name. That's how easy it is. Just make it like that. Alright, but there. So that's the map done. Hey, that's 2 maps. So we'll go ahead and publish this one too. Elevating experience. That's not how you spell experience, right? Yeah, that's a little better. Delete. There we go. A bandit camp sits high on a rocky island with a moat carved out beneath them. One bridge stands as the only method of travel? Travel, yeah. I always feel like I'm being watched, same. Of travel between it. However, it looks like the wall could be climbed. ... Dunzo. Publish. Take the link, copy it, post it on Twitter. Very nice, very nice. So we're going on here. Another quick one I made by request of @TheFacelessRogue using @Inkarnate. Bada bing, bada boom. And that link should work, right? There we go. I mean, it's a simple map. I just didn't go too crazy on it. And then we got this one. Again, just simple stuff today, but still. I mean, honestly, sometimes simplicity is not a bad thing. By the way, if you have Inkarnate, feel free to follow me on Inkarnate. I post maps a lot. Like stuff like this and all this. This is not mine. This is Maddie's. I just edited some of the stuff on there and used it in my campaign. Can't claim that one, nor can I claim this one or mine. The rest are mine. Yeah, those are the only two that are not mine. But yeah. But that's what we got. Honestly, I don't know what else. But, so I think that might be a good wrapping up point. I'm probably going to wrap up a little earlier because honestly, I need a nap and I need some food. I am tired. I really haven't been sleeping well. So, let me switch over the scene real quick here. Alright, so let's go hop over here. So I think we are going to end it a little earlier today because honestly, I really do need a nap. I could use it pretty badly. But we'll see. Also, I might be coming back on stream later with some Phasmophobia. So be sure to, I am the tired guy today. What can I say? So be sure to follow around if you want to see that. I might be doing some Phasmophobia later with a friend and my friend Doc. So we'll see. Not sure yet. But keep wow, I can't speak. Keep an eye out for that. But anyway, Chaos, thank you for the Chaos, Up Stupid Media, the Stream Team, Dream Team, Tuku, Yesuka, Reximus Prime, Sonic-TTV, Spock the Wizard, and Ace, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community with a Q. I appreciate you being here, and I'm glad you found me. Hopefully you enjoy your time, and hopefully you'll come back for more. Anyway, I'll be back later. But before we go, we are going to go ahead and drop a raid to my buddy Doc Synax. He's playing a new game right now. It looks pretty cool. I'm going to be sticking around there for a while, so if you want to hang out with me there, you are more than welcome to. So, let's go ahead and read it. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially you, the viewer. You watching right now. Yes, you. I'll be back tomorrow, if not today, with tomorrow for sure for some Darkwood, so be sure to stick around for that. It's going to be fun. I'll be scared. It'll be a great time. Anyway, without further ado, I'll be the next Guy 100, and I will see you the next time. Take care. Bye-bye.